Patriots make a swap at tight end. Mike Gesicki and Pharaoh Brown out. Austin Hooper in as the new backup tight end for the Patriots. Welcome to another Patriots free agency reaction video. I'm Alex Barth. He's Matt Dolloff from 98.5 thesportshub.com. And the tight end market's starting to move. Tuesday afternoon, Mike Gesicki goes and signs with the Cincinnati Bengals. Then on Tuesday night, Austin Hooper comes and signs with the Patriots, and not long after, Pharaoh Brown to the Seattle Seahawks. I think Gesicki we knew probably was going to move on, right? But Austin Hooper feels more like a swap for Pharaoh Brown, especially the timing of those signings. How do you feel about not just the moves individually, but how they relate to one another?
Yeah, no, that's a good point that Pharaoh Brown signed, was it with the Seahawks? Pretty soon after the Austin Hooper signing. Yeah, I mean, that's just another familiar face, right? It's a familiar face to Alex Van Pelt. They obviously brought in Jacoby Brissett. They brought in Sione Takitaki for the defense. So it's becoming a little bit of Cleveland East, which might scare some people. But Austin Hooper, good player. I know he's getting a little bit older now, and he hasn't really produced in the last few years like he did back when he was with the Atlanta Falcons.
Right.
But at the same time, he hasn't had a really good quarterback throwing to him since Matt Ryan. And not that the Patriots are going to solve that problem necessarily, but I think he's a good player. He's a good, solid, well-rounded tight end. I think he's an underrated blocker. He's a pretty good pass protector, in my opinion. So he's been getting pretty good grades for protection over the years. And, you know, he's still more of a pass-catching tight end, but guess what? They needed those. You need players at that position, Bart. They weren't going to be able to cut Hunter Henry in half and have him play two roles on the field at the same time.
6'4", 254, entering his age 30 season. You mentioned he spent 2 years in Cleveland with Alex Van Pelt, caught 84 passes in 29 games for 780 yards. He's with the Raiders. Last year, his production dipped off, just 25 catches, but obviously the Raiders offense struggled a lot, went through multiple quarterbacks last year.
And they have Michael Mayer, who they just drafted.
They drafted a tight end in the first round. So, look, you're not asking Hooper to solve all the problems on offense. I know everybody's...
Thank God.
Right.
He won't do that.
Everybody's asking, where is the weaponization of the offense, weaponizing the offense? I wouldn't say this counts as that, but at the end of the day, they needed a backup tight end. If they got a backup tight end, I still would like to see them add a true blocking tight end. I would also like to see them add maybe a project tight end later in the draft. Just, you know, hedge your bets against two older guys. Maybe that's the same player, a guy like Tip Ryman from Illinois, but the Patriots do have their TE2 now on the books.
I'll take your word for it that Tip Ryman actually exists, Barth. But
well, he's the guy that doesn't believe birds exist.
Oh, okay. The birds aren't real campaign, that fake trolling social experiment thing. He actually believes in that.
He either believes it or he felt like saying he believed in it at the combine.
Bring him in, Barth. That's what I say. No, yeah, they do need a real blocking tight end. As underrated as Hooper is, like, he could add to the unpredictability there, but they could use a true blocking tight end for that number 3 role. And yeah, they still have to figure out that whole depth chart.
Austin Hooper, 1-year deal worth just about over $4 million. He comes to the Patriots as their latest tight end signing. For more news on Hooper signing, check out the description below. We'll have the link to our story there. And for complete Patriots free agency coverage, 98.5thesportshub.com. For Matt Dolloff, I'm Alex Barth. Thanks for tuning in.